Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for a Daily Spark with Dr. Angela. I am your host, Dr. Angela Butchester. You guys know what I like to do on my show. Say it with me. I want to enlighten, inspire, and empower you to become your best self. Now, scripture reminds us that the tongue is a small thing that makes grand speeches, but a tiny spark can set a great forest on fire. And that's what we want to do today. We want to get you fired up about my guest. I'll be spending time today with author Xue Mo, and we'll be talking about his book, Selected Stories by Xue Mo. Now, we have the privilege of having his translator, Ida, with us here today as well. So if you hear someone else speaking, it's our translator. That's right, you guys. We are going international today with our translator as well. So, you know what I'm going to tell you to do. Go on, get comfy, get cozy, get your coffee or get your tea because we are about to get started. Hello, Shui and Ida. Thank you so much for joining me here on Daily Spark with Dr. Angela.
Hi, Dr. Angela. Hi, lovely readers. I'm Ida, and I'm the interpreter of author Xue Mo. Now, author Xue Mo is here now.
All right. Now, let me start by saying we have a bit of a tradition around here, and that is we allow every guest to take, 30 seconds or so to introduce themselves to our listeners. Now, everyone may not be familiar with you and your work. So, first question to you is tell us a little bit about yourself. What makes you you?
Okay. Not yet. Actually, I'm the author Xue Mo's student and the literature agent. So it's my great honor to be his interpreter here today. Yeah, I'm not, author Xue Mo is not my father, but he likes a father with more love and caring about me every time. Yeah, and he fostered me, he educated me in different platform and teach me how to write books, how to connect with people, and how to do the literature agent work. Yeah, thank you.
Now, being an author, have you always wanted to be an author, Shui, or is this the best way to share your stories with the world?
他说是哪个最好的方式to检视你的作品？
什么最好的方式？
对，
这方式他们知道，那关于这方面他们是专家，
yeah,
我们尊重他们的
okay.
所有的选择。
Author Xue Mo said he would like to respect your comments on Xue Mo's work. The best way to present Xue Mo's works is by publication and audiobook and film like this. Yeah.
The title of your books, Selected Stories. How did you come about the title? How did you determine this was the proper name for your book?
他说为什么你给这本书起名叫《学墨小说精选》？
因为水墨有很多小说都是长篇小说大部头，我们想能够让美国或者海外的一些读者从里面选一些精要的片段，可以看出水墨小说的特点，所以说就是
Okay, author Xue Mo say because he has written many long fictions. As for the current readers, they do not have long time or enough time to read them. So we would like to select some stories, short stories from his long novel or long novel, and so maybe this is the best way to give the book name Select Story by Xue Mo.
Now, would you say that your book is appropriate for someone as young as high school age, around 17 or 18 years of age, or do they need to be college, university age? with a little more life experience in order to understand or follow the stories.
OK，他说就是这本书你是面向就是青年群体吗？比如说17岁、18岁面向大学的。
这部书基本上17、18岁以上的到7、80岁都可以看，因为它是一个带有一种普世价值的一种文本，所以说以后它的面比较宽。
OK， in fact, selected story Xue Mo is matched to different age group, especially the young adults or students in high school, and as well as the adults, the middle age group. Since this work represents the universal and the common characters that the hero in need of them.
In one of the stories, it was published in The Guardian, and it was rated as one of the best contemporary short stories in China. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
是他们就是说，新疆也就是在发表汇报里分享更多关于这个故事的内容。
新疆也他是有真实的人物。新疆也这个人啊，他代表着中国西部农民的一种非常优秀的品德，而且这个品德正好就是这个时代需要的一种品德。
Actually, the story in the Old Man Xinjiang published in the British Garden, actually he has a archetype or real characters in western of China, since Old Man Xinjiang represents the true characters of Chinese farmers.
这里面有一种简单、朴素、干净，同时有爱，爱本身就是目的的一种品质。
Cause Old Man Xinjiang carries a kind of simplicity, contentment, kindness, altruism, and all the characters that this hero is. Well, he is also Western, which has a prototype in life.
这个时代因为欲望的膨胀，所出现战争，出现各种各样的灾难。
Many wars and disasters happened in our world since our desire.
人类需要对欲望有所节制。
And the human beings, from Author Xue's opinion, the human beings should save or control their own desire.
所以新疆这部小说对世界有好处。
Xinjiang just represents the two things that the hero needs. Yeah, okay?
Okay. Your third story, The Sound of Broad Beans at Night, profoundly explains the complexity of human nature. Why was it important to address this particular subject?
OK， 他说第三个故事，深夜的蚕豆声，就是讲述了人性的复杂，就是它是选自哪部作品？你是已经出版了吗？就是西亚州。
人性第三个深夜的蚕豆声这部小说，选自纽约大学出版社出版的西亚州。
Actually, the third story, The Sound of Broad Beans Late at Night, is selected from The Curses of the Kingdom of Xia, published by State University of New York Press.
由纽约大学教授陈立方翻译，现在在亚马逊各个地方都有销售。
The this book was translated by the Chenli Fanping, a professor taught in State University of New York, and now it's available on Amazon for purchase.
他写了通过西夏的一个桑洞里面发现的一些古籍、古代的书，写了一堆几千年来的一种对理想的追求、对人性的反思，以及对战争的诅咒。
It depicts the human beings to pursue the dream and to against the war and the disaster in the world. Actually, this book dated from an old writers digged out from the cave in western of China.
里面有一个孩子，父亲是土匪，母亲是佛教徒。父亲想让他当土匪，继承自己的事业；母亲想让他信仰佛教。
There is one of character in this novel, and his father is a thief, and his mother is a excellent or dedicated Buddhist, and his mother would like to be a Buddhist, a Buddha, but okay.
父亲和母亲争夺儿子的故事，写出了这个人类的那种善与恶对人性的一种争夺吧。
It depict the conflict between the father and the mother to hope their son become themselves from their opinion, and it depicts the conflict between goodness and evil. Okay.
所以这部小说，而且它的艺术价值非常之高。
So this book carried a high artistry value in Chinese literature world.
比北京大学的学者认为是神作。
And one of professor in Peking University, and he commented this book can be regarded as the most value work.
Oh, thank you for that. I love how, if I'm understanding correctly, is that with this particular story, it is about your walk in life, but making sure that you are the best that you can be, that you present your best self, honoring your higher self, but also honoring family and who you are in this world. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Well, it is time for us to take a very short break, listeners. But of course, this book is available on Amazon or wherever books are sold. And if you would like to reach out to Xue Mo, you can always visit him at his website. And it is literally his name spelled out. So XUEMO.com. We'll be back right after this. And we are back. Thank you so much for joining me for our Daily Spark with Dr. Angela. I'm your host, Dr. Angela Butch-Chester. You guys know what I like to do on the show. I want to enlighten you, inspire you, and empower you. Well, we have an author here today. His name is Xue Mo. That is spelled Xuemo. You can visit him online at the exact same .com. You will hear the voice of his translator, Ida, from time to time. So let's jump right back into this interview. My next question for you is about your fourth story, The Woman, the Camels, and the Jackals. Now, before you tell me about that story, is there any significance in the title? Why those three words?
他说第四个故事是女人与柴狗的故事，为什么你给这个故事取名叫女人与柴狗子？
这个故事，女人与采购的这个故事，选自我的长篇小说《白湖光》，也由葛浩文和林立军翻译，现在出版。
Yeah, I think you ask a very brilliant question. Actually, the women, the camels, and the jackals was selected from Xue Mo's novel White Tiger Pace, and this book has been translated by the famous sinologist Dr. Goldblatt and his wife, Dr. Sylvia.
这部小说写了两个女子为了梦想，去沙漠里面寻找自己的梦想，途中遇到了一种采购子的故事。
This short story depicts two women from western of China. They went into the desert to find their hope and dream. But during their journey, they attacked by a very false nightmare jackals.
采购子是沙漠里最可怕的一种动物，它会抽牛的肠子，非常恐怖。
Maybe lots of readers have no more ideas about the jackals. The jackals is a very nightmare and false animals, and it can eating or swallowing the souls of buffalo.
那么
or ox.
其实我们每个人，不仅仅是女人，都是在生活中遇到这样采购子这样的
like everyone, not only women, we all of us may encounter such difficulties in our daily life.
人类总是被战争、瘟疫以及自然灾害，包括人性的诸多的灾难所困扰。
Like all the human beings, as well, from all the humans' opinion, human beings also attacked or suffering the disaster and war and violence since the unbalanced pursuit.
所以女人和采购的这个故事，其实带有一种巨大的象征意义。
The women, the jackal, the dolls carries a great symbolic for everyone.
我的小说其实不仅仅是写给那个群体的，而是写给整个人类的。
Xue Mo's work is not only to himself or some certain group. I think it's practical for all human beings.
世界上有它比没它好，人类都它比不都好。
It's better the work presented it to the readers than the work is do not carry a good things for readers or human beings.
女人和采购子也是这样。
As well as the women and the jackals.
所有读了这个小说的人都会得到一种精神意义上的洗礼和升华。
All of the group who read this novel, they may get a lot of spirit clean. They can clean their spirit and thoughts, and they can find their dream and hope. Okay, Dr. Angela.
Thank you so much for that. That sounds like such an interesting story. I know that I would definitely want to pick that up and read that one. Thank you for sharing. I'd like to switch gears just a little bit. And that is, you participated in the 2023 Miami Book Fair, and your book emerged as one of the top selling books. How did you feel about that accolade?
他说，2023年您参加了迈阿密书展，就是现场很火爆，您有如何的感想？
就是在任何一个地方，在中国各个地方都很火爆啊。
Xue Mo's works may arouse a very surprising scene comparing others writers in the world. Actually, it's not only popular among the readers in Miami Book Fair. But also very popular among with different international book fair, such as Frankfurt Book Fair and the London Book Fair. And there is a pieces of good news that author Xue Mo will attend the upcoming 2024 London Book Fair. So we are lovely to meet you if you are on the site of Book Fair. Yeah,
Absolutely. So, listeners, you have an invitation. If you happen to be in town when the book fair is going on, by all means, stop by and have a word with our author today. That would be amazing. Now, what do you think sets you apart from some other popular literary writers around the world? I find that every author is unique in their own way. What do you think makes you unique?
他认为你和世界上其他的流行的文学作家有什么不同？就是你最不同的特点是什么？
首先有几个不同。第一，Xue Mo写的内容不一样。Xue Mo发现了一个没有任何作家写过的一个文学宝藏。
Author Xue Mo created a very unique content in his novel, and maybe no one find them until now. And he created a great gems in his novel.
Xue Mo 通过精神性的修炼，达到了一般作家不可能达到的高度。
Actually, author Xue Mo devoted more than 20 years to practice himself, and he attained a high level of enlightenment that many writers or people cannot achieve through their lifetime.
所以他的认知和能发现一般作家发现不了的一个世界。
So also Xue Mo is easy to find a unique world by his high level of vision.
这世界包括三个，第一就是中国西部的没有比开发的文学包括。
There are 3 points that can illustrate your question. First, the author 刚才说
文学包括没有比
the first author Xue Mo find a great gem or literary gem in the western of China that nobody discovered it until now.
第二，Xue Mo用文学呢描写出人类精神所能达到的一个新的高度。
And author Xue Mo can beyond other writers in the world, and it can achieve a high and new level of literary world.
中国世界许多文学家没有达到这个高度。
And many literature not achieve.
是通过身心达到一种极致的智慧高度。
And author Xue Mo himself achieved a high level enlightenment by the restrict and devoted spiritual practice.
这个高度其实不是一般文学家能达到的，也不是一般学者能达到的。
It can't be achieved for the common most of scholars or writers.
它为人类的精神供有新的坐标、新的高标。
It presents a new sample for the human beings.
所以，所有的读者读了之后，他必然会深化。
Hence, all of the readers, they will improve themselves just if they read Xue Mo's work.
因为改变了行为，改变命运。
Because they can change their lives through changing their mind.
就像学mo在文学上创造了一种跟一般作家不一样的文学形式。
Third, author Xue Mo created a different literary form.
这个文学形式丰富了世界文学的宝库。
This new style reach the literature world.
它和所有作家不一样。
And it's different from all writers.
同时，学mo的作品承载了这个非常非常需要的爱与智慧。
At the same time, author Xue Mo's works carries a great love and hope in need of that the hero in need of them.
抓住了这个世界和人类的痛点。
It matched with the human being's pain until now.
所以阅读它的时候，可以为阅读者带来快乐和幸福。
Hence, the readers may feel more happy and more lucky when they're reading Xue Mo's works.
一个人改变，一家人阅读，一个家阅读就会改变。
Among author Xue Mo's works, that if a person reads his work, he not only can change himself, but also can change his whole lovely family members.
所以学mo不仅仅改变了他，把很多翻译家也改变了。很多翻译家因为阅读了学mo的作品，翻译了学mo的作品，得到了升华，就是。
Hence, during many translated Xue Mo's works, and most of translator, it's not most of, it's all of the translator, they improved and impressed by Xue Mo's works.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I love how we even with the interpretation, we understand the passion for writing, the passion for sharing the knowledge. And that is why I admire authors and wish to speak with authors. They are the keepers, the guardians, the griot. They are the wordsmiths of our culture. Regardless of where we live in the world, authors share our knowledge with one another. And I love that. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your stories with my listeners today.
Thank you, Dr. Angela.
Thank you.
And of course, listeners, if you would like to know more about our wonderful author today, again, Xue Mo can be found at xuemo.com. Thank you again, Xue, for being a guest on today. And listeners, thank you for spending time with us here today. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to spend it with us. And I thank you for doing so. As always, may the Lord continue to shine his face upon you. May you receive his grace and his mercy in all that you do. Until next time, everyone, remember that you are blessed in the Lord. Have a great day, everyone.